Morning everyone, Flanker Jack here. And before I get into the new chest rig, I just wanted to have a little discussion about my thoughts and feelings towards chest rigs, given that they seem to be in vogue with a lot of different people. So for sake of clarity and just for discussion purposes, I'm really going to break my chest rigs down to two different categories. And this Haley Strategic here, I'm going to call it essentially the short-term one, where you're in a vehicle, a short airsoft game, you're working out with a backpack, or you're just doing some short-term things. A little bit of magazine capacity, a little bit of storage, a little bit extra, but nothing really extra. You have straps, you can add something like the flat pack to it, but really this is just designed to really give you just some short-term sustainment. And then what I could call a long-term kit setup, or what's in vogue right now is to say the Recce rig or the mountain rig, because apparently we're all going to go into the mountains and fight a war. This is my old trusty Tactical Tailor Mav, where you have, it's really just a one piece of molly that you can add and subtract as you need. I've had this for going on 10 years. With the H-harness on the back that will have your bladder or pack or whatever else you need. So this is done really well, but I was looking to upgrade. Again, 10 years old, still the gold standard when it comes to, I think, a long-term chest rig. There's a lot of new things out there right now. I was looking to upgrade, get into something new. So I did what everyone else does. I shopped around and did some math. I knew how much money I wanted to spend. I knew that I wanted a comparable capability. So after a lot of, well, not really a lot of discussion, but after a lot of thinking about it, I actually found the one I wanted, and it just arrived in the mail a few days ago. Not seen very much here in America, but here it is. This is the Platatac from Australia, Peacekeeper Mk5. This is an Australian company that makes gear for the Australian military. This is a newer model. This came out, I believe, in June. And I'll tell you, this is exactly what I was looking for, and we're going to explain why. So first things first, as you can see, it's a bit of a larger chest rig. It's got all the storage that I was looking for, but really what sold me on this was a few things, and we're going to go into it right now. So in the front, you have your standard magazine pouches. These have the bungee cord on them, similar to like a tactical tailor style. These can fit 2 magazines very easily, like that. You can do one and cinch it down. The flaps are velcroed in. They're adjustable and removable if you wanted to run open. Very, very cool. And then a nice bit of detail is the flap itself has this little bit of material here just to keep it, just so it doesn't flop all over the place. I thought that's a great attention to detail. Underneath, you have a little admin pouch here, a little bit of molly on the bottom here. Opening this up, what you do actually get with this is something similar to the Blue Force. You have a tourniquet pouch that can go under here onto the molly, and you have, this is probably going to be for your chem lights or something similar if you need it. That's all right there. You have either side of the mag pouches, you have a double column of molly, which I think is wonderful if you wanted to add, subtract, put your tourniquet there, put a med pouch, radio pouch, whatever you might be using. And then on each side, you get some decent sized storage here. So you have a little pouch in the front, whatever you might want to put in there, compass, headlamp, small items. And then you have the larger pouch here that, if you look inside, it has a radio pouch with a Velcro retention there. This will fit a bear fang very easily. Then you have a bit in front with some elastic. So whatever you wanted to put in it, for size reference, it will fit a full-size Nalgene. very easily, and it will fit a Nalgene with a little cup. So that's the front. On the back, there is no wasted space on this. On the back, you have an admin or sort of a admin pouch in the middle. This has a zipper, so if I wanted to go in there and put some things in there, I could. This is also Velcroed in and removable. So if I didn't want this or didn't need it, take it out, done. And on the sides here, you have just a large pocket with some stretchy material. Not really sure what you would put in there, but maybe a soft item, your first aid kit, some medical, anything you think you might need that can go up against the body like that. You could put magazines in there, obviously, but that might be a bit too much. So that's the chest rig. Wonderful. Now, here's the selling point to me. This is what you get with it. It comes with your standard sort of X strap that everyone else sells. Okay, excellent. Don't want to use that. They will actually give you, with it, you actually get an included H-harness. So now you have your options depending on what your preference is. So that's what you get when you buy just the chest rig itself. So you've got all the storage, all the flexibility, you get all these little extras, the attention to detail. This is a fully loaded, long-term Recce style chest rig that's out there. Now for me, just because of what I'm looking for, I actually got this. This is their H-harness, or their Chicom Y-Harness is what I think it's called. And this will just clip onto the back very easily using, you know, standard ICW. Just like this, very easy. And now we've got a fully loaded chest rig with a back panel. If I wanted to put a pack, I'm going to put my hydration pack on the back so I can use this for a long-term setup. So there you have it. Now let's talk pricing. As I was going through scouring the internet, debating on how I wanted to, or what I wanted to pay for, I obviously had a budget and I knew what I was looking for. I wanted to have more magazine capacity than the Haley, because you can really only put 3 in here and that's it, 3 and done. But I also wanted a similar carrying capacity to my tactical Taylor, where I could have 6 magazines very comfortably. So looking around, looking to see what was out there, I was looking at all the usual suspects, Haley Strategic, Spiritus, the new Onward Research one that's out there right now. And just doing some basic math, which I wrote down here, if I wanted the Haley Strategic comparable carrying capacity with a D3CR, $200, the H-harness by itself, so just an H-harness right there would have been $45, 2 side saddles to give me some molly on the side, $80, and then a flat pack, $160. That would have been $485 out the door, and I still will only be able to carry 4 magazines. So not really enough for my needs. In Australian dollars, this rig is 299 Australian, with the harness on the back that is $80 Australian, but with the exchange rate, you can get this entire package with all the extras that I've discussed for about $270, which is still a bit expensive, but you're buying real military items. I know this is going to last a while, and I'm going to definitely put a lot of miles with this. So dollar for dollar, I'm going to say that this is the best chest rig out on the market right now. People are going to say, well, it's too big, there's too much going on. That's fine. This is exactly what I wanted. So if you're in the market for a large Recce style mountain chest rig, whatever phrase you're using to describe it, take a look at this. Shipping takes about 2 weeks. Customer service is excellent. As of this taping, they have plenty of stock in there. So take an honest look at this. Take a look at it. Don't see this too much in America. You'll see it in Australia. You'll see it in the UK. But I think this is something that people over here need to be exposed to. So enjoy. If you have any questions or comments, please reach out. Again, this is Flanker Jack, and I will see you out on the field. Thank you.